collective memory, like some sort of PTSD. Like we were all like on a bus together and something terrible happened, and then we were all like, "What happened?" People will say, "What happened?" And then we'll all just say, "We don't talk about it." I'm out of breath. I was just watching it, and I was just starting to have like anxiety attacks. So I'm an American. I'm out here with a show, and I did stand-up here yesterday. It was my first time doing stand-up, not in America, and I totally like panicked and was like, what if they don't understand anything I'm saying? And I'm like, do you guys have marijuana here? And I'm like, they're still human beings. Like, I'm really overthinking it is what I'm saying. Do you guys have a fun term for eating out, or is it when like going down on people? Do you have like a same thing? Muff diving? Anything? All right. If I say muff diving, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Just curious. This is the thing. I'm like, you people don't understand a word I'm saying. And also, I'm very aware that my accent is like a caricature of an American accent. It's like, even people in America make fun of me for the way I talk, so I assume that you guys are going to have a good time. Do you guys ever, ladies, do you ever text a boy during the day so that he won't think you're drunk texting him, but the joke's on him because you are drunk? Yes! True story. True story. Well, so I'll tell you guys this. I'm here with a bunch of women, and we're all living in a house together, a flat, if you will, and we're all like sharing, like we're not sharing beds, but we're all sharing rooms. We have beds lined up next to each other like an orphanage, and none of us have been able to masturbate because we're all in the same house together. 3 of those women that are laughing are the women who haven't masturbated, so we're all very pent up. It's getting real tense. We're all really, really jacked up on a lack of orgasms. But so I'm a big fan of the female orgasm. We got some fans out there? Female orgasm? Men should be saying yes too. Alright, there we go. What I think is fun about the female orgasm is it didn't really exist in like the popular mindset until very recently, right? Like till the sexual revolution, I don't know, 40 years ago maybe? Like before that it just didn't matter. I mean, it obviously existed, but it didn't really matter to people when they were having sex. It wasn't something they really thought about. Except for there was this period of time in the Middle Ages where there was a bunch of like fertility problems, and so there was this like school of thought that, bye guys, you don't want to hear about orgasms. Why? So there was this school of thought so they were like, all right, well, men need to have an orgasm to make a baby, so maybe women need to have one too. And so for like 50 years, somewhere in like the 1300s, men were just trying to get women off constantly, which I just think is very fun to think about. And then I just imagine women like walking around the village with this kind of like dazed look on their face, just coming all the time. If I was a woman back then, I would be like, listen, sire, I think I'm, getting ready to bury you in heir to the castle and everything. I think that's going to happen soon, but you should go down on me again. I think that's going to make me real prego. Do you guys get it? You can't get pregnant that way. Do you know that in Scotland? I don't know. I don't know what you guys know and don't know. Do you have internet dating here? Internet dating? When I say internet. Okay. I'm from New York City. There's a lot of people only date on the internet there, basically. That's how everybody's fucking. And so I'm on a website called OkCupid. It's we got an OkCupid. We should become. You should wink at me later. So it's awful. The way that you talk to people is you make these stupid profiles and then you send them messages that are like fun facts about like stupid minutia in their profiles. So you'll be like, oh, I see that you like horses. Well, here's a fun fact about horses. And then, but if nobody makes a move, like if nobody asks you out, it turns into this like minutia feedback loop. So like 14 messages later, you're like, and did you know that in 1905, 1,000 horses were killed in Lower Manhattan? Like, you just get trapped. And so it's very important to ask out quickly when you're internet dating. So I recently got a message from a fellow, a lad, if you will, who, that's what they call boys here? Sorry, I'm gonna stop. I got a message from him anyway, and he was like, hey, I think I saw you perform stand-up recently, and you were funny, and I wished I had asked you out afterwards. And I was like, you, sir, have knocked it out of the park. That is the best OkCupid online dating message I have ever gotten for two reasons. Number one, you think I'm funny, but more importantly, you definitely exist in real life. That's awesome. And so, in an effort to get things going, I wrote back, because he had a thing in his profile about how he liked girls who don't wear deodorant, which is weird. But I let it slide. And so I wrote back, well, I'm not a girl who doesn't wear deodorant, but I am a girl who wears Tom's of Maine, which is like not wearing deodorant. It's a natural deodorant that doesn't work. And so he, hoping he would write back, well, then we should go out. But he writes back, yeah, I used to wear deodorant, but then I spent 2 years living in the woods, and I discovered I really like the way human beings smell. Yeah, first of all, I don't know what human beings he was smelling in the woods, and second of all, why were you in the woods for 2 years? But so I wrote back, you want to go out sometime? And he wrote back, there used to be this store that sold a kind that didn't have any aluminum in it because aluminum gives you dementia. But they stopped selling it, so now I haven't worn it for about 2 years, but no one's ever told me I stink. I wrote back, I'm free on Thursday and Friday. And so a little bit of time passes, and then he instant messages me and says, Tuesday brunch? And it was Tuesday, and it was like noon. So I was like, no, today's Tuesday. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, no, I can't today. I have to work later. And he was like, what about right now? And I was like, sorry, I can't. And he was like, sorry, I'm so persistent. I haven't slept all night, and I really need to get out of the house. I was like, why haven't you slept all night? Were you murdering people all night? And so then he goes, you're super cute, which is exactly what he typed. You're super cute. And I was not thrilled with the sentence structure, but I was thrilled with the thought. So I wrote back, thank you very much. And then he writes, you make my penis stand up and say, aww. Spelled A-W-W-W. Just for clarification, not A-H-H-H. It's a slightly different thing. Ah! But instead of closing the window immediately, which is what I should have done, I wrote back, yikes! With an exclamation point. So I'm probably going to go out with him. Thank you guys. My show is tonight at 10 o'clock at the Griffin Venues, which is at the Point Hotel. It's called Naked in a Fishbowl. Please come tonight. You can get in for free with the code Fishbowl. Thank you guys.